Hello, yellow. So I watched Lokah yesterday. It was like a sudden decision. I One of my colleagues said he's going to watch, and I decided, oh, why not? Yesterday was a Tuesday, and it was like half the price. I paid just like $10, I guess, yesterday for the. But what a pleasant surprise! I mean, I there was already a lot of hype. I watched a few posts on YouTube, not reviews necessarily, that said, "Oh, Lokah is this, Lokah is like that," like the thumbnails and whatnot. Pretty much every single reviewer was going gaga about Lokah, and I thought, okay, maybe because next week Madrasi is releasing, so Madrasi, that'll be that hype, and I'll probably go watch Madrasi next week. And because of that, I thought, okay, let's watch Lokah. Man, I really like the movie, and it's I like we don't produce that many superhero movies anyway. Minnal Murali was the one that I watched. Before that was again from the Malayalam industry, and I liked it, that I like that movie, but I like this even a lot more. Like this probably my most favorite superhero movie, Indian made superhero movie, I would say. And everything is like there is the main I think the success of this movie is, right, the main thing is the story. It has a very well written story, so that you don't need to depend on gimmicks or anything else, like there's no over stylization of anything. There is no dependency, heavy dependency on the what do you call it, the graphics, or that kind of stuff, because they have like there's a solid story in the movie. There is a backstory of the whole thing, as to, like, I don't want to give out spoilers, but although I thought like the backstory could have been a bit more it was a bit flat. I mean, it could have been a bit more. It could have had a bit more depth to it, but like no complaints, because I think this is the like chapter one, as they say, and it's mostly about the whole the world building, and looks like they're coming up with their own universe in this movie, and that'll be part two, part three, and like it's going to go on for a few more years at least. And acting, and the most beautiful thing about this is like the lead actress, Kalyani Priyadarshan. Like, she's a daughter of Priyadarshan, apparently. She's very subtle. She doesn't overact, or she doesn't underact either. She does her job. Whatever is expected from her, she does it. Like, because it's not heavily dependent on her antics or style, because there is a story, and there is everything connects together well, like whatever she's doing, why is she doing every single thing. And Naslin, this dude Naslin's character, it acts as a really good supporting character in the movie. It's probably uh, the one of those characters that you'll you would appreciate, because the absence of such characters would make the story a bit more serious and boring, monotonous. That Nasli's character adds a dimension. It gives the movie the necessary lightheartedness, if I can say it that way. And he's a really good actor too. I've never seen his other movies. This is the first time I'm watching his movie. I know there's he starred in that boxing movie, and there was some other romantic comedy movie that he acted in. But this is the first time I'm watching his movie, and I really liked his acting too. And they're like this, they are friends. They're two of his friend, two three friends of his. They've all done their part really well too. And there's a few cameos as well in the end, towards the end of the movie. That is really good. Like you'd be surprised if you're like a Malu. If you're a Keralite, you'll be really surprised when you watch the movie. I was surprised because I didn't know that like about these guest appearances. And yeah, you throughout the movie you root for the character, and then you feel pity about the character. And see, with the superhero character, especially a female superhero character, that's that fun element when the character beats up the guys, uh, the bad guys, like the ones who the troublemakers. You know what I mean? and and the music also was really good. I like the music too. um, and there's this villain character. I think it's a Tamil guy. I don't understand why he talks in Tamil, but his name is Nachiyappa Gowda. That was a bit confusing for me. Why was he talking in Tamil? Because when they said Nachiyappa, is probably okay. Now I thought he was a Tamil, like the character of that in that movie was Tamil. But then towards the end they revealed that like Nachiyappa Gowda. The Gowdas are Kannadi guy, isn't it? So I don't know why that is. And a few scenes, I think there were some logical issues. Apart from that, like I really liked the movie. So it was really fresh for a superhero movie, and and it's refreshing to watch a fresh take on a superhero. We don't, as I said, we don't make that many superhero movies. And the action scenes, I've been telling you guys, like they cracked it. The Malayalam stunt masters or whoever, there's some technique that they're using ever since this Tovino Thomas's movie now, or like it starts with I keep forgetting the name of the movie. I'd released like 2-3 years ago. It was a smash hit, right? That was the first time I watched the action choreography being like done so beautifully well, and they have been following the same technique. It's like flawless. The action scenes are like really flawless, and even what is it, like the graphics in the movie CGI, it is flawless too. Like they've not like they've not used the Hollywood level of scenes. I'm saying like there's not many scenes that use CGI, but wherever they have used it like really like they've done a really good job. You don't feel as if you're oh, there could have been a CGI in this scene. Like you don't even realize that. And yeah, the only thing that I thought was the backstory of the superhero could have been a bit more. Yeah, they could have. It's a very it's like just a flashback scene, and like I was expecting a bit more history or a bit more depth to that story. Maybe they'll slowly reveal it in the next parts or whatever. But I really enjoyed the movie. I mean, Malayalam cinema, as everyone like keeps saying, they are taking Indian movies to the next level. Literally, there's no other cinema right now that is having the level of success that the Malayalam cinema is having. Maybe the Kannada movie industry, but they are not making as many movies as the Malayalam industries, right? Like you can say KGF and Kantara, only two examples we have. We don't have like, but these the Kerala is the Malayali guys. They keep coming with hit after hit after like movie after movie. Like they keep surprising all of us Indian viewers with some really good story, and story is the key, isn't it? Like that's where I think like the Tamil directors are losing it. We need to have like, because most of the Tamil directors like writer directors, so they be it Lokesh Kanagaraj or whoever, right, in the recent weeks, in the recent months. That's the reason why their movies, though they are doing commercially well or not well, I don't know, but there's a lot of roasting going on for such movies, right? But nobody seems to even give a negative review for these Malayalam movies, and yeah, which is and there's no reason to also, because they are, the flaws are like really not even like that much of an issue. Like you don't even think about those flaws by the time the movie ends. Like all you think about is, that was a good movie. You get that satisfaction. Shit, yeah, that's a good movie. That's what we all expect now. We are okay. We are audience. They forgive small flaws if the overall experience is good, and that's the same with me as well. Like, yeah. All right, I'll see you guys in another reaction. Maybe Madrasi. I think that would be the next one. Yeah. Bye bye.